Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Tia Jones, and I'm back with another video. And the topic in my video is going to be called my narcissistic abuse story. My narcissistic abuse story. The whole and the whole entire detail. And how how are my people doing out there this evening on YouTube? Out there in YouTube and Facebook. Yes. Can you and please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and press the notification button to be notified of my upcoming videos. Let me fix my nose ring. Is always it's a little crooked. Yes, to be notified of my upcoming videos, press the notification button and leave and you can also leave a donation to donate to my video to my channel. And my cash app hashtag is $MAW1234Y. And if you're going through the same similar situation and you need somebody to talk to one-on-one, you can email me at tiajoned26@gmail.com. That's tiajoned26@gmail.com. If you just need somebody to talk to, if you're going through the same similar situation, as far as a narcissistic situation, narcissistic relationship or friendship, or narcissistic parents. Well, I just gonna say this to all my another thing, I would like to leave a disclaimer. This is not to really bash anyone or bash black men or women of a race like white or light-skinned exotic. Or this is just about to teach narcissism based on my experience. Excuse me. And well, first of all, my fellow black women and empaths, black women. Well, before we get started, y'all like my nails? They're beautiful, ain't they? Well, anyway, this is to all my fellow empaths and black women. You are the prize. Don't make the same mistake I did, okay? It took a long while for me to learn my value, because I came from from abusive narcissistic family dynamic, and my parents were narcissistic, and I suffered a lot of abuse and trauma. That's one of the reasons why I attract narcissistic relationships, friendships. Yes, having a narcissistic parent sets you up set you up to attract other narcissistic people that take advantage of you. Do not be, this dude do not get for my fellow black women and empaths, do not give a man money. Do not be a Barber the Builder or Pick Misha or whatever, build a brother up. No, don't ever do that. It's supposed to be the other way around. He's supposed to build you up and add value to his life. By nature, the men are the providers. That's why they're more bigger, more stronger, work harder, better resilience and endurance. They are the providers. They are the breadwinners, by nature. Okay. Don't ever do that. Don't ever hook up with these broke bum dusties. And no matter how good looking they are, they bums. And I'm not saying all black men are like that, but if none of this don't apply to you, if it don't apply, just let it fly on by. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If it don't apply, just let it fly. Okay, don't even get offended. I'm saying speaking of the ones that are like that. Do not financially support these dusties. If he asks you for money, even a quarter, cut him off. Cut him off right away. If he don't have a car, don't have his driver's license, don't deal with him. Don't hook up with men on a bus stop, on a bus, getting out of rehab, getting out of jail, and in a homeless shelter. No. We've been brought up and conditioned to hold your man down. No, other races of women don't do that. No, we deserve better, just like them. I mean, it seemed like the men. The women that I grew up around, my aunts and them, it seemed like that all the men they got were low value, in and out of jail, moving them in with their mother. No, don't do it. He's supposed to move you in with him in his own place, not living with his mother or living with his family, his own place, and he's paying his own rent and bills. And he do not supposed to ask you for help with the rent and bills. If he needs somebody to help him with the rent and bills, then he need a roommate. If he need help paying his rent and bills, then he can't afford a woman. He can't afford the date. No. Yes, I made a mistake and got involved with a broke dusty, and this dude was a horror story. He was a horror story. He basically used me for all that he can get out of me, for all it was worth. Used me for all he can get out of me. he used me to get out of his parents' house, his mother's house, the move him into to have his own place, to pursue other women. But that's not what he told me at first. He kind of persuaded me in saying if I, told me, oh, you won't be homeless anymore, and you will always have a place to stay. And even was telling me if I, even tell me, well, if you don't pay it, I have somewhere to go. I can go with my mother or aunts and them. They have a house. You don't have nowhere to go. But see, before he took advantage of me and persuaded me into paying most of the rent, the $700 to get the house, he left me out the streets to be homeless, to lay up with another woman. As soon as he got on his feet, he went out there and got himself a light-skinned exotic woman, Latina. And he didn't take into account that I don't have no parents that I can go and stay with, no family I can go live with. I don't have no family here at all. And the majority of my family is in Baltimore, and they got their own lives, their own family, and a lot of them I don't deal with and get along with because they are narcissists or narcissistic traits, and I know how they are, and it's not easy. I've been here for over years, and it's not easy to just pick up and leave and go to another state after I already started a foundation here, even though I was homeless and sleeping in my car, but I still was getting mail here. I still had all my address changed to here, and I got used to the weather here. And then on top of that, car broke down, lost my car. It's not just easy to just pick up and go to a whole nother state, just like that. And none of my parents are living, not even my grandparents. But his parents and grandparents are still living. He got family here. He got people to go to. He didn't take that into account. All he wanted to do was get me to get him out of his mother's house so he can pursue other women. Didn't care about how I felt about it, and this dude have no empathy for nobody. This dude makes fun of homeless people. Yes, one time I was asking for a trash bag. He had a nerve to make up a remark, give me a remark about, you worried about. You remind me of them homeless people I be seeing in the morning when I be at work. He works for Clean Team through an agency, They wear the blue and tan uniform, blue top, tan pants. You remind me of them homeless people I be seeing when I be at work, be asking me for trash bags. That, can I get a trash bag to clean a mess over here? Yeah. Have no empathy for nobody. And one time when I was at his house, came home with a bike he stole from somebody. Told me that the guy was on drugs. It probably was homeless. And then in turn, somebody stole it from him. And then he be bringing home shoes and stuff shoes and clothes from off his job, probably things he be getting from homeless people's stash. I'm not sure about that. Don't get me to line. You know, coming home with a lot of tennis and clothes and stuff from his job. I don't know if they things belong to homeless people or what. And I asked him, are they the shoes are they homeless, or the shoes he found? Do them shoes belong to homeless people? He told me, I don't know. They probably did. This dude had no empathy for nobody. His name is Robert. He goes by the nickname Spoke. And well, it all started like I think either mid or end of May of 2022 when he met me in Family Dollar. He met me in Family Dollar. I was looking at some nails, and he came over to me and he said, "Hey," and he said, then he asked me for my phone number, and he called me beautiful. And this was when I had my car at the time, before I lost it. I'm trying to save up for another one, and he said, they asked me for my number, and I gave it to him. And then the next day he wanted me to come over there, and I didn't come right away, but I came the night afterwards. I drove over there, and then we